answer them to the best of my knowledge. We are waiting for the speaker to join us. Unfortunately, we just had a power cut also. If there is any interruption, please be patient with us. IPR exam will be conducted. We'll let you know. That will most probably in the second week or third week. Yamuna. The speaker will be joining. Today's session will be taken by Dr. Bhavya Manjira. She is currently working with NRDC, National Research Development Corporation. She'll be taking your class today on trademark search. Any other questions? Objective or descriptive, it will be mostly on objective type. Come again, what is not clear? The exam will be mostly on objective type. Any other questions? Yeah, I'm sorry for this because we just had a power cut and we are running on hotspot. Please bear with us today. If anybody is using their videos, opening their videos, please don't do that. It would consume more data. I'm sorry for this. We just had a power cut here and we are running on Wi-Fi hotspots. That's why sometimes you may not hear our voice clearly, but please bear with us. If you have any questions on the trademarks, you can also ask the madam today, the speaker, about what are all questions you have on trademarks. So that once you learn how to do it, you can easily do it on your own. Uh, the pass mark and maximum paper exam will be conducted for 100 marks, and the pass mark would be somewhere around 35 to 50. Okay, madam has joined to now. She'll be taking your class. Madam, I think you'll be able
Good
to.
afternoon, everyone. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible, madam.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
No, I'm not able to share it.
You will be able to share it, madam. Just see it.
Just a second. To share it. Or else, Raviteja Garu, can I share it with you so that you can share to the class?
Okay, madam. You can just send it to me.
Yeah, now I got the application. Just a second.
Yeah.
Is it visible?
Yeah. Yes, madam.
Okay. Okay, can I start now?
Yeah. Yeah. You can proceed, madam.
Just making it a little bit bigger. Introduction about what is IP and how it is important about this innovation and creation, and mainly it is how it is very much important for the success of this SDGs. SDGs are known as Sustainable Development Goals. So I don't know how much time. Acha, Raviteja garu, we have 60 minutes, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yeah. We have till 5 o'clock, madam.
Raviteja garu,
Yeah. We have
sorry,
till
I'm not able to hear your voice.
we have till 5 o'clock, madam.
Till 5 o'clock. Okay, so
Yes.
it's very
Yes.
less time. Okay, then quickly I'll go to IPR itself.
Yes.
So we have a different, overview of IPR. I'm just presenting it to you. So these are the different IPR. I mean, we can call it as a legal rights. Right now we are following in India. That is patents, copyrights, trademarks, registered designs, which are also known as design patents in India particularly, and integrated circuits, geographical indications, and some confidential information. How do we protect it? Is like by trade secrets and all. Though confidential information is not that much, predominant in India, but it is very much important in other countries. So these are the, and 10 years is a term. Once it is registered, it till 10 years, we can use it as the trademark symbol and all. And after that, we have to renew for every 10 years terms. So, if anyone can let me know why trademarks are known as indefinite. All other, IPR are known as definite, but why trademarks are indefinite? You can reply in the chat box. Anyone? Since we are short of time, I can give only just some 10 seconds or something. Okay, trademarks are indefinite because you can use it for how many years you want. I mean, since you every 10 years, if you renew, you can use it. For example, for patents, after 20 years, it will be no, I mean, it will be publicized as public. And if at all it's some medical related thing, if there is a necessity, then immediately the government will have the right to publicize it. But trademark is not like that. They'll again and again. So every 10 years, if you renew it, you can use it for n number of times, like an infinity number of years. So that is the reason it is known as indefinite. Okay. Then we'll come to the acts. So these are the different acts. If the slide is not visible, please let me know. I'm a little bit going fast, and if you want me to slow down, also please let me know in the chat box. Okay. So these are the different acts in particularly in India. How the Trademark Act has come upon in 1999. Other things you can just have a look at it. So the Trademark Act in India statutorily is protected by this 1999 Act, and how it has been got into the constitution from beginning to now, it's been given in the points. Signify trademark as TM. So we have different symbols for recognizing trademarks. So we have TM, SM. So what is the difference between TM and SM? SM is known as service mark and TM is known as trademark. And we also represent a trademark as R. So whether it is product or service, if the trademark is already registered, then it is known as, then we can use the symbol of R. If it is in the process of getting into the registration process and all, we can use it as trademark TM. So this is particularly for the product type of things, product or process and all. But if it is a service mark, we can use it as SM. But say, well, when trademark and TM and SM both gets registered, then only we can use R. Then, so these are the basics of trademarks. How to distinguish the goods. Service marks are used to how to distinguish the service, as I have already previously known to you in the previous slide. Then we have collective marks. Collective marks are distinguish goods or services by the members of. For example, if you take Lays, there are different types of products in Lays, so chips or other food products and all. And some companies will have even service marks also. So all these things will come under one uh, mark, I mean one company. It has different types of services or products, but it will come under one company. So those type of marks which are representing the company, then it is called as collective marks. Then we have certification marks. I'll let you know in our next upcoming slides. And then known as well-known marks. Well-known, since in India trade name is not that much, significant and all, we can directly go to the trademark. Trade name is such a type of thing like we are distinguishing a particular type of company, which is very much popular for few products. So this is the same slide. I can give you a glimpse of this. Already I have explained it to you. So there are some conventional trademarks and non-conventional trademarks. So conventional trademarks are known for series of years. I mean, from many years, these are like known marks, like word mark, figurative mark. If some figure is there in your trademark, then it is known as figurative mark. And if the slogan and figure both has to be registered, then they'll be registered under two marks, that is word mark and figurative mark. And we have a composite mark, means we have the combination of words, characters, and some graphics, and along with that your trademark will be there. And now we have certification marks. Actually in India we have 7 certification marks which are issued for different products in India. So this if at all any doubts are there, you please let me know. Since time is short, I'm just going a little bit fast. You please give it in the chat box if you didn't understand any certification marks. Can I go for the next one? Because already it is 10 slides. If any doubts are there, please let me know. Can I go next, or do you have any doubts till now? Ravitesh Agar, please ensure and let me know.
Uh, they're not at all responding, madam. So I think we can carry on, since due to the paucity of time.
Okay, then. So I'll just ask you one question. This is very much, I don't know whether it's visible or not. This is like very much popular in India. If anyone can give me in the chat box, I'll be very happy. This mark or this mark, any 7 certification marks. Please give me at least one certification mark so I can know that you're following me. So the first one I'll let you know, that is AgMark. AgMark is a certification mark which is used for the agricultural products in India. So this is a standard approval which is given, which will ensure you that the product is having a purity and all. So that's why we use AgMarks. So like that, if you can tell me any other marks, I'll be very happy.
Yes, some
Then we'll
people
go
are
for the next
responding,
slide.
madam. Some people are responding. They are
Yeah,
saying
yeah, please, please, please.
ISI mark used for electronics, Divya says.
Okay, so you want me to explain all 7? I'll be very happy to explain. Let me see that. ISI mark is a certification mark used for the industrial products. That means the mark assures that the product confirms it's an Indian standard and it is made in India, and it is issued by the, I mean, it has been processed all the standards of Indian statutory norms in the particular sector or the particular industry. That is why it's known as ISI mark. And it has been in India since 1950. BIS hallmark, I'm sure that many people will be known for the gold and all, BIS hallmark, this one. For letting you know the purity of the gold jewelry or gold biscuits, whatever you're buying. So it has been introduced in 2000 around. Okay, then we have FPO mark. FPO mark is like a product guarantee for the food safe. Means it shows that it is very hygienic food, and the product is having it's for consumption. So that is given by the FPO standards. And we have eco mark. Then we'll go to the next slide. Okay, every step, whether it is accepted and objected, what all the steps and all will be there. So there are different types of trademark that may be registered in India. So that already has been given in the depicted in the previous slide. Now I have given in the words for your better understanding. So how do we perform the trademark search? Till now, any doubts, please? No? Can I continue?
Yes, ma'am. Please continue.
No, someone wait. And Mohan Rao is requesting to annotate the shared content. What is this? May I know? I got this message. Ravi Teja, I have shared to you. Please look into it and let me know.
What
Okay.
happened, madam?
Now we'll come for the trademark search. How to perform?
Okay.
Okay. So how do you search? I mean, how do you select a trademark? First, you have to see whether your trademarks comes under the distinctive spectrum or not. So I'm giving you the you call it as a level of identifying in the scale of 1 to 10, how you can know whether your trademark is very distinct or not. So if for examples also, along with the examples I have given in this slide, so if your trademarks is having a very much distinctiveness, then it has to come under very much fanciful, and it should have some I mean the content which represents your product or service, and it has to be very much fanciful, and it should be very much unique and distinctive. So then only your trademark will be much different from the trademarks already available. You can take the reference of any trademark of your own sector or service, but always you have to see how different your trademark can represent your service. So that obviously depends on the creativeness your designer or you may think about your product and how it has to get your branding into the public. So weak things are like aspirin, Xerox, and all. These are very generic marks. No, aspirin tablet and all. If you see the tablet cover, you can identify it's a very generic thing. You won't feel something attractive towards it. So descriptive marks are something like airlines, cafe coffee. I think you will be finding everywhere in the cafe shops. So this you can consider like in between the weak and neutral type of thing. And suggestive is Infosys, Burger King, and all. So these are not that much distinctive, but yet it have the attractive colors which you can and also the main thing is it shows you that the service or the product. So Burger King means they have shown you the burger, so you can understand. Okay, this if you see the name, you can understand. Okay, it is related to burger. So it's like pictured. I mean, in a figurative way, it's getting into your mind. So apple, like half cut apple and all, that is called as arbitrary. They have used some geographic type of things where very much designing type of things they have included in that. You'll feel a little bit attracted towards that. So you have to see your things are a little bit distinctive, and your trademark is much symbol is much attractive and all. We'll go to the next slide. Okay, then after doing this, what you have to see whether I can register my mark or not. So for I mean, knowing this answer, you should know whether the mark you're selecting is registerable or not. So whether it is in use, or whether whatever the symbol I'm using is acceptable and it is unique or not, you have to check. So you have to prepare a checklist before going for the registration of the trademark, so that you can avoid the legal situations. So how to do this public search of the trademark? So first, you to know what is trademark searching, you should exactly know what to be searched. First, you have to see in your checklist, this trademark registration is can go to the visualization and to the understanding of the person, or even though he doesn't know how to read or study, also he has to understand by seeing the brand name or the particular pattern of the word or figurative thing you are have to see that. Like that, you have different criteria I have already given in this. If you can read it, I'll go to the next slide. So according to the, as I informed you previously also while I'm explaining about the Trademark Act, so there are section 9 and 11. So simply if I tell you in a very simple way, then these section 9 and 11 are known as prohibited for the trademark registration. That means if you are selecting a trademark which is misleading the other trademarks, reputation, or other trademarks, service or device or product, then that is prohibited. You cannot go with that symbol or that logo. And if your trademark is having a, sorry, am I audible?
Yes, madam.
Okay. So whether your trademark, if it is not having any noble or uniqueness and all, then you have to consider, excuse me, you have to consider to look for the same logo with the different color or something like that. If your logo is already, for example, you have taken something a little bit representing like, Coca-Cola brand or that color, then you can go for the next coding of the color. So you have to particularly check with your symbols or your emblems, like logos, whether these are having any current language, it is utilization of the trademarks. You have to check whether any representation is there or not, any difference is there, and whether it is same in the class. For example, you are also selling some burger, whether that burger class what they have taken in the same way logo is falling in that class or not. You have to check that. This classing and coding is very much important in that. So some well-known marks will be there. I'll let you know some examples. If you can tell, that is very good. So there you have to see whether your trademark is representing any well-known marks. That is very much important. Can anyone give me example of any well-known marks? That is one example I can
Uh,
give you is Mercedes Benz or DuPont.
Excuse me, madam.
You can have that razors. What is that known as 7 o'clock razors?
Excuse
These
me,
are
madam.
some of the well-known marks. Sorry.
Sorry to break you, but we just had a power cut here, so
Yeah,
there are
Audi,
some.
KFC. Yes. My voice is breaking. Am I
Uh,
not audible?
yes, madam. This is due to problem from our end, madam. We just had a power cut, and I'm
Okay.
just
Now
feeding
is
it.
it audible?
Yeah, your content is also. Can you please stop sharing and then start sharing again, madam?
Again sharing. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll give you a best example. If your trademark has been selected, like you are registered your trademark, for example, Gandhi. Gandhi is a word which is known, which is a known and well-known word. This is the example I'm just letting you know. If it is not visible, I'll just enlarge it. Is it visible or not? Please let me know by audio because I cannot see your video chat.
It is visible,
It's
madam.
visible, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes. The red mark, please see that what they have written in the red mark. The mark applied for registration is a prohibited mark. Why is this prohibited? Because it is a well-known word. Okay, so you can see if you register something, you will put your money, everything, and after that, without search, if you do that, you will get these type of answers. Replies from the attorneys. Trademark registration office. Okay. So that such is the importance of the trademark search. So we have two types of searches. I have gone for the trademark search, preliminary search, and comprehension search. I hope it's visible to everyone,
Yes, madam.
right?
Yes, madam.
Yeah. Okay. So there are two types of searches: preliminary search and comprehensive search. Preliminary search is something like you prepare a checklist for yourself. Even a lame person can do it when you want to register your brand or your mark. And that is known as that is somehow known as like knockout search. That means you are just checking your checklist and you are seeing that whether all the minimum criteria required for the trademark registration are being fulfilled or not. This is a quick search you will conduct in and by using the free sources. And this is available to everyone, to the public utilization. And of course you cannot counter, or you cannot think about the obvious problems which may get later on stages and all. But yes, at least minimum guarantee type of search you can conduct through this. What is a comprehensive trademark search? This is like there are some three different ways. Like a comprehensive trademark search will do complete. We'll have an paid databases. Those are like additional databases. First and foremost, when a mark comes, like from NRDC, what we'll do is we'll have a format for trademark search. So according to the checklist, we'll just conduct it, the preliminary search, and we'll see whether the trademark at least passed through the preliminary search or not. That can be done even in the colleges or the universities where you're studying, or even by the individual who want to do the trademark search. After that, once the preliminary search is done, then we'll go for the classes and codification. How it is different, whether it is coming under any prohibited search or not, or whether it is a well-known search. All these things will be done in the preliminary search itself. In the comprehensive search, we'll have the additional database and paid databases. So there we will give even the more complete and thoughtful comparison we'll do. And also we'll give a format where it can show that if you go, even though we'll give the suggestion that don't go for this trademark, but still you want to continue with having the confidence that you will not get any conflicts with the legal department or legal issues and all, we can give you the analysis like at what stage you may have the legal issues. So it is known as a formal legal opinion. So what are the risks involved in your registration and all, these things can be given by any attorneys or in NRDC and all. So so first and foremost, what you can do is you can conduct your own preliminary search and see that whether this trademark can be registered or not. And if you think that if you think you have some controversial issues, like maybe it has some risks and all, then you can go for the additional searches or paid searches or an expert legal opinion. So these are some of the steps indicating like how to conduct your trademark search. So the immediate thing available is ipindiaonline.gov.in or TMView. You can known it as TeamView. Okay, in that also you can search for the trademarks, which is a public domain. So these are known as trademark classification. So goods classification comes under 1 to 34 classes, and service classifications comes under 35 to 45 classes. This is the recent addition. Nice classification of goods and services. So there are 45 classes. In that, 34 are the product classes and goods classes. If any doubt till now, please let me know. I'll give 1 minute. Any doubt? Can I continue? Okay, fine. So once you are in the sector, you please check, you'll have a detailed description of all these classes and sectors. When you're here only, I'm giving a glimpse of this, but a detailed description also will be available in any, you can take the advice of our great teacher Google. Okay, now we'll go for the strategies. Like how first you have to see the NIST classification. For Indian trademark registration, nice is enough. But if you go for the international trademark registration, Vienna coding and classification is very much important, which has 29 classes under Vienna codification. So this also you have to check. If you think for the export of your product or service, to go for the, devices and all, whatever the product or whatever the, service you are thinking, or your brand you're thinking you want to take it to the next level, like international global level, then this is a very important step of checking it with the Vienna codification. So for Vienna codification, there are a lot of things, a hierarchical system and figurative elements of trademarks will be there in 29 categories, where there are 144 divisions and there are about 1800 or something, 1887 sections in it. So each category, division and section will be having a special coding system. So if you want to go for a Vienna codification, always take an paid advice or paid services for this, because it's very complex, and obviously a lame person or an initial student or someone may not conduct this Vienna codification classes. So a trademark registration is submitted and you feel that that trademark cannot be you have, suppose for example, you have taken a class of class 34 or something, but you feel that this product will come under classes, other classes also, that also you have to check before registration. Once you do the trademark registration and think that on the same registration process you want to do for the next classes, it won't be possible. So always before submission of your trademark application itself, you please check for how many classes your product or the service will come under. If it is 2 to 3 also, it is okay, but you have to check it before before submission of the trademark registration, trademark application. So these are the 29 categories. A brief thing I have given for the Vienna codification. Any doubts till now? So this is the IP Online India website, where you can check for your Vienna codification also will be there as one of the criteria, though it is not very much like important. I mean, what I say is, it because we are checking for the Indian registration services and all, it has not marked as compulsory. But if you go for the international checking and all, they'll ask for the Vienna code classification too. So, how to conduct a trademark search? So, these are the free trademark databases which are readily available for anyone. And this one I'm just sharing in the chat box. I'm giving you time 1 minute so that if any question, you can let me know. Please note it down because I have given all the platforms. What I mean to say is free platforms where you can do your trademark search. Asha, may I know which group you belong to? All the students?
There are students from arts and sciences, madam.
Okay, then it is very much relevant. Trademark.
Even people from MBA are also here.
Yeah. So, can anyone please let me know how this is relevant to anyone can mute? I mean, unmute themselves with the permission of the chair. Like how this is relevant to your trademark is relevant to your branch. At least one person I need, or else you can chat in your chat box too. So that last 10 minutes we'll see how to conduct the trademark search. At least you should know why you are listening to the class, right? I'm just showing you some commercial. Meanwhile, you think how it is relevant. I'm just sharing it to you the commercial relevant these things also databases. If you are interested, you can go for the value-added data services.
Uh,
This will be very much useful for the MBA students because many people will be coming for the branding to them.
Madam, one student has responded to your question. in the chat box.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, that is the meaning and that is the importance of the trademark. But how it is relevant to your sector? I mean, you're from which domain, Mr. Chaitanya? Okay, you're organic chemistry. Fine. If you're creating some product or some process related to chemical engineering or organic chemistry, some product, so then you can always label it with your brand name. And that brand name, for example, you have invented a new molecule, for example, we say, and you want to, I mean, show that molecule to any pharma industry, and that being your trademark or the, I mean, branding your services and all, obviously you need the trademark. You have to label, first of all you have to label it, and that label you have to register it under trademark. Protect the intellectual property of the company, yes, true. We are from the education department. Yes. So how the trademark is, I mean, your, is it your question like how the trademark is relevant to the education department?
She is just indicating that she is from the education department, madam.
Okay, okay.
But I think nowadays trademark is relevant to everybody, no, madam. Uh,
Yes, but
Irrespective of the
there is a
departments. Yeah.
notion in many people like how this trademark. See, many people are very much interested in
Yeah.
patent design and all, but not in trademark. Recently, we have a patent agent. If at all anyone are interested, I'm just letting you know. I can share you the link also if anyone want to write the exam. So patent agent exam notification has come up. So only degree is eligibility for that. And if anyone are interested, you can go for it. It's a very good booming right now.
We already shared that link with all these people, madam. We also indicated that
Yeah. So anyone has
the
applied for it.
science.
Most of the people might have applied only for the, if I'm not wrong, I'm saying for the patent or design, for patent, sorry. But very less people are applying for the trademark. You know, only in India some many patent agents are there, but trademark agents are very less, certified agents. So if you want to be in the less people and have some business and all, you try to go for the trademark test, and it will be very simple also comparatively. So my presentation is done. So these are different types of trademarks in a cluster I have created, so that you'll have some idea like how important other people and other countries think trademark is. Most of them are from the foreign countries only. Okay, so now we'll go for the one example of trademark search. Please let me know. I have taken for the TM view, which can be used by anyone. Is it visible?
Yes, madam. Yes, madam. It is visible.
What
This, the
Asian TM view? Is it visible?
no, no. The slide is visible. We are still on the slides.
No, no, no. It's done. It's done. I'm just sharing that. Wait a minute. Is it visible now?
Yes, madam.
Okay, so now I'm searching for Coke. This already link I have already shared in the chat box. You can have it. So immediately when I have typed a very simple thing like Coke, I got these many trademarks. So there are 217 with the Coke word, which are registered ones. Okay. So some are even registered and expired. Expired means they have not renewed that. Along with the dates you'll have. So this is how you'll perform the search. You will see that, okay, you want to use this one example, like these words you want to use it. You can use it because it's already ended. So you will not have any legal complications. So here you'll get the application number, the application date, and which trademark office it has been registered, that is Philippines. And registration office, since it is Philippines, its code is PH, so it is written, that is also written here too. And what is the registration number, registration date, and expiry date. Here the place of kind of IPR, if you have done for the word mark, that is also will be given here. Any word or image you want to give me to search? Anyone in the chat box? Do you want me to search something else? We have only just some around some 10 minutes maybe. Okay, I'm sharing another thing.
Madam, there is a question in the chat box for you.
Okay, what is
Uh,
that?
digital can the digital applications also need trademark?
So, and why I'm not able to see that question?
In the chat box, it is there.
So that is digital application means if you're looking for about mobile app, something like that. If it is a mobile app, then yes, you need it. We call it as even digital signature certificate. It's a, detailed, subject. Another class we have to take it for that. So trademark application, which is digital signature, also needs a trademark application. So which sector you are asking me for? When you go for the trademark application for apps and all, you have to get this digital signature certificate when you are related to the digital type of applications.
Asking for the mobile app.
Yeah, which is even known as the digital brand protection. Usually for any startup in startups and all, no, this has been very much important nowadays because there is more startups and all coming up with digital India has been launched by our prime minister. So from then onwards, this has been the protection of your apps and all has become very much important. So this comes under the digital brand protection. You can note it down. Your product or service, if you want to publicize in the digital environment, need much more about this. Recently, we have done a digital. Shall I answer that? Royalty from trademarks means, see, uh, if you are taking a permission for the trademark registration office, registered, what you say, owners, then of course you have to pay royalties. Like for utilizing the trademarks, you can say like franchises, right? You have to pay the royalties for that, for utilizing their logo, for utilizing their marks with the legal permission. If you have taken, consent from them, then there will be terms. There will be a legal terms between you two, which will be known as a legal agreement for the sharing their trademark brand or licensing for your business. Then you have to pay the royalties, like how much percent and all will be depending on the terms you both have. Yes, example, Mr. Krishna Chaitanya has given like tea time. Yes, true. KFC, they are all paying their royalties. I mean, KFC, they are paying even for the patent too. But I'm telling you, are just using their logo or their brand for the sale of your product or your service, then of course you have to pay the royalties. This has been introduced in 2009 by the we'll call it as DPIIT. I mean, that Department of Industrial Policy and Promotion. In 2009 itself, they have observed the need of this, so they have introduced this. You can have a payment direct automatic payment system is also there. I mean, they will have a QR code. Once your agreement is done, they'll share their QR code. So these many months or these many years, they will just say that for every year or for every annually or for every 6 months and all, you can pay the royalty fees. Is there any same trademark should look different in different companies? No, I did not get your question, Miss Anita. Mr. Daviteja, you can explain to me, I guess.
Is there any same trademark should to different companies? Maybe she's
No, I did not
asking.
get that.
Maybe she's asking what if one or more companies go for the same trademark?
Obviously they'll have a legal this thing, na? Because see, if at all you are taking some from some big short companies or MNCs or startups, they'll have a legal person who will monitor their rights, their legal rights or IPR rights, how it has been going into the market. That marketing strategy and everything will be there. If he finds that some other company is very much identical, first he will take the legal opinion, like when that logo has been registered, whether it has been registered before you or after you. That application number is, that's why it's very much important. So
Uh,
immediately they'll take the legal action.
there is another question, madam. Does all products available in the market need trademark?
What is this P triple O AQ? What is it?
We don't know, madam. That's some random number, I think.
Does all products available in the market need it? It depends. If you feel that your product has no threat, no risk, any, or you feel that you are very much benevolent, that you can happily give your product mark to anyone and everyone, then obviously you don't need any trademark registration. Trademark registration is simply a value added service and a market strategy which is very much needed in nowadays, which has been very see, it's everything digitalized and all, right? Anyone can know your product either by directly by the what you say, some Instagram story or something. They'll know it and they'll easily copy your trademark or your logo. It's a loss for you because first thing is either they will take up your market, or else second thing is they may have some they are doing some frauding in your business name, and that will end up that the trademark is registered. What is this objective and description? I did not get it.
Uh, that's not relevant to today's class, madam. They are asking about some final exam. Students,
No, no,
please
I did
pose
not
your
get
questions
it.
related to today's class. Kachaini. That is a question for another time.
What is this? No, they're asking you, it is.
Yes, ma'am. They're asking about the IPR final exam.
Acha, you had some exam now.
Yeah,
Okay, fine.
IPR final exam after the completion of all these sessions.
Okay, okay, fine.
There is another question,
Shall we
madam.
sell
Yeah.
trademark to others? Okay, yes. If you feel that, see, you have designed a very unique logo, and you thought that that logo is relevant to some other product or service, and you have already registered that trademark, but due to some xyz reasons you couldn't able to establish your own company, or you couldn't able to establish your own startup, or you are not able to bring your product into the market, or maybe you might have changed your line of service or line of job or something. Then what you have to do, because already you have registered and for 10 years it has been protected under your name, you can sell your trademark to other competitive companies in that sector to go for the this option. Like, you may be thinking to start your own company with the registration. So always it's better to give it as a license for royalty. Raviteja Garu, if I've already shared this PPT, you can share with the
Uh,
um,
yeah, sure, madam.
class.
Sure.
Okay, done. So it is already almost 5:07. If you have any other doubts and all, please ask me. You have another 3 minutes. And whatever the I think that is not there in your syllabus. It's in more than 90 countries. So that is a very good thing. And another thing is, if anyone personally, okay, any doubts, you can always let me know. Okay. Raviteja Garu, I think it's done.
Yes, madam. Thank you, madam.
And also, I have gone in a very fast pace. So if any doubts, you can always contact me, or you can just mail me in my email ID.
Right. Thank you, madam. On behalf of all the students, thank you for your time. That we also had a power cut till the end of the class, so it's
Okay.
so some the voice is also a little bit not audible. There were some breaks in the presentation also. Maybe because we are streaming it from
Yeah,
our end.
that's what
Yeah, yeah,
I couldn't able to know that you were having
yeah,
that issue
yeah,
with
yeah, yeah.
the
We just had it
voice issues and all.
right now. So that's a thing. And thank you for your time, madam. Thank you.
I think in the down the line you have two more presentations for patent
Yes,
and
yes.
also
Patent.
design. So
Yeah.
please join for those classes also. Those will be taken up by my colleagues only. So after that, you please send us any mails or any issues you are having and all. In the total IPR, we can answer it.
Mm.
So thank you all. Thank you all for your patience and all and your participation. I'm really happy to join here, and I'm very much thankful to our Dr. Purushottam sir and Ravteja for considering this again.
Yeah. Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
Madam,
Please convey my
yeah, sure.
yeah.
Madam, one small request. While you're ending
Yes.
the session, just leave the meeting, madam. Don't end meeting. Don't click on end meeting. Since you're the
Sorry,
host,
sorry. I'm not able to understand.
you
Your voice is breaking, sir.
am I audible, madam?
Yes, you're audible, but your voice is not clear. Some technical issues there. I guess.
Yeah. While you're leaving the session, just click on the leave meeting, not the end meeting, because this is being recorded.
No.
While you're signing out,
Okay.
just click on, you will have two options. Just click on the leave meeting,
Okay.
not on